right, so family, I'm coming to you guys live today. Well, really not live because I'm actually recording this, but as you know, today is Christmas, and the reason why I wanted to come to you guys because I know you guys probably spent a lot of money doing Christmas shopping, right? So here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, we got the 2018 tax return check challenge coming up, and the challenge is that I challenge all my folks, right, all my black people, so we can start building wealth through real estate. I challenge you guys to go ahead and use that tax return and put it towards getting you an investment property, right? So now I was thinking, I was like, many of us probably had used credit cards and things like that to purchase stuff for Christmas, right? Gifts and all that stuff. So in one of my other videos, I talked a little bit about credit, and I also talked a little bit about the mortgage process and things like that. Now I'm gonna get a little bit deeper in that, but of course, these videos, I can't have them super uber long, right? I gotta do a little bit of time so that way I can get the information out to you guys as simple as possible. So I was thinking about, all of us who probably did like a whole lot of shopping, using our credit cards, run our credit cards up for Christmas and things like that. Now, the reason why I'm talking about credit, because just in case if you see a property, of course, tax return check challenge, we talking about getting back $9,000, $10,000, $8,000, $9,000, and using that to buy real estate. But let's say, for instance, if you see a nice house for like 25,000, right? And you got your 10,000 of, so of course you're gonna have to borrow 15,000. Now I did mention to you that Quicken Loans, we do loans at about that, right? We do small loans too as well. So just sip on a little bit of this wine. It is actually pretty good. Well, anyway, so I told you that Quicken Loans, we do small loans over there at Quicken, right? So just to kind of let you know, like talk a little bit about the credit. Now, if you used up a lot of your credit card, that's gonna impact your credit negatively, right? So let's talk a few things. I want to just come together with a few pointers. Nothing. I'm not gonna go too deep in this video, but I will break down credit in a future video. Okay. So I just want to talk a little bit about credit and how you use your credit, how it impact your credit score a little bit. So first we're going to talk about credit utilization. So you got credit utilization. That's one. You have credit utilization. You have credit inquiries, right? Also to how much credit you have available to you overall. If you have opened too many accounts within a short period of time frame, late payments, like 60, 90, 30, 60, 90 day lates, derogatory items such as charge off and collections, things like that. So let me talk just for the purpose of this video. Let me go a little bit into credit utilization, because that's what I was thinking about when I thought about everyone shopping for Christmas, getting those Christmas gifts, and probably going overboard. Now, of course, I'm not judging. My videos is not about judging anybody, right? All right, we all here to get it, right? This is life. So, but I do want to mention to you that, of course, how you use your credit is how that impact your score. So let's say, for instance, if you have a credit card, all right, and on your credit card you have a $5,000 limit, right? You have a $5,000 limit on your credit card. So now you go into the store, of course, Christmas, you want to buy all of these gifts, yada 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 yada. However, to not have it negatively impact your score, you got to have a credit utilization of 35% or less, and that's for each account. So let's say you have a $5,000 credit card. That means that at any given time in a 30-day period, you should only have used $1,750 on your credit card. Okay, if it's $1,000, you should only have used $350 on your credit card, and keep the additional $650 available credit to you, right? So it's pretty much the same thing like with the $5,000. You got to keep that 65% available to you. So 65% of your credit, and that's for each account, should always be available to you for each account in a 30-day period, because they do reporting every 30 days. Now, if you're the type of person that you can go ahead and shop and pay it off. Like, let's say you buy stuff today, and then within the next 2 weeks before they do the credit reporting, or if you know how they report your credit, make sure you find out how each of your credit cards report, what date they report on. That will help you too as well. And if you're the type that's going to pay it off before they do the reporting, then that's fine. But if you're not paying off before they do the reporting, of course you want to keep 65% available to you. So you only should be using 35% on each account. All right, and that's for each account, and then overall too. So your overall portfolio should be, 65% available for your overall accounts too. So it's going to add up that way as well. And so like I said, I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to talk about these key things, right? Credit inquiries, right? So your credit inquiries is the number of times you had your Social Security ran to obtain credit within a year, right? So I'm gonna talk a little bit more about how credit inquiries will impact your score based on how you do them, right? And that's gonna be for our next video. Like I said, I just want to get in front of you guys because I know this is Christmas. We all, all of y'all probably did a lot of shopping, getting gifts and stuff like that. Probably ran up credit cards. So I'm just giving you that little tidbit. You want to keep it at 35% usage, and that's called the utilization of your credit. Also, too, how much credit you have available to you overall, right? How many thousands that you have. You may have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 credit cards. What are the balances on those, or what are the credit limits on those? What you have available, that affects your score too as well. And like I said, if you open too many accounts within a short period of time, late payments, 30 days late, 60 days late, over 90 days late, derogatory items such as charge-off and collections, and things like that. And I'm going to talk more specific about all of these in a later video, but I just wanted you guys to keep in mind that, if you went overboard on your Christmas shopping, your holiday shopping, whatever it is, that, go ahead and start repairing that, start paying those down as soon as possible so we can get in front of our 2018 tax return check challenge. That's right, my peoples, my folks, we have to get some investment property for ourselves so we could build wealth through real estate. And that's exactly how we're going to do it. And we're going to do it, one investment property at a time. And I'm here sipping my wine. And this wine is actually pretty good. Actually, somebody gave it to my friend of mine, dropped it off, brought it by yesterday, actually. And I think it's sangria. I'm not really sure. I didn't check the bottle, but I know it is sweet. It tastes good. Yeah, so was sipping wine from yesterday, and I'm sipping some today. But anyway, enough of that. Let's talk back to business. All right. And listen, I don't want y'all to tell me this ain't a wine glass and this is a proper wine, not the proper wine glass. I don't know. I don't care. I think when I bought it, said wine glasses. I don't care. I think I got it from, I'm not even going to shout them out yet. When I get up there and they start giving me checks and I start shouting out these companies and stuff. But yes, keep in mind, like I said, Quicken Loans, we do low loan amounts. So absolutely keep your credit check. We know cash is king, but keep that credit check just in case if you see that house that you would like to go ahead and purchase, then you go ahead and do that along with your tax return check. I'm just here trying to get some good lighting up in here or whatever, but I'm gonna get better lighting to come and all that, right? But I just want to peoples. I'm not going to keep repeating it, but we have to build wealth through real estate, and that's how we're going to build it faster, right? Nobody's going to get rich overnight unless you woke up to some inheritance or something like that, right? And usually that's still not overnight because the person had to live for a while before they passed away and left it to you, right? But anyhow, for the most part. So continue to check my YouTube channel, Nefertari Smith. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram as Nefertari313. Let me spell Nefertari for you. Nefertari. Last name Smith. So Nefertari313 on Snapchat. And I'm sorry.